What up, everybody? Welcome back to the Real Feel. Welcome back to me life. Let me be real with y'all for a minute. Look at my new flag I got. It's Eminem. Check this shit out. I was leaning on this side, but I happened to see. Yeah, I got that yesterday. Let me be real with y'all. And this comes from the heart. And this comes from the feeling that I feel sorry for some of these people. And I know I'm in a good spot where I am doing this and I am happy and that I can talk about it and I can put it out there for other people. And yes, I do have my shit days. But I know, that I know it's a process. I see it out there that there's so many people that are sad with their life. And they post memes and they post all this stuff on Twitter, on Facebook, on everything. And they're complaining about the spot that they're in. And it's crazy that most of these people are complaining that they want someone to hold them, want someone to be by their side. They want this and they want that. And it's sad to know that these people have people in their life and they have a boyfriend, they have a husband, or they have supporters, or they have really good friends. They have people in their life. You know what this means is that they're not happy in that spot. And there's only one way out, man. You got to do it, man. Oh, what? You can't because you're married? Well, get a divorce. Oh, you don't want to because you don't want to go through the paperwork? Oh. Well, it takes time. Oh, you can't because you have a house with them? Well, go find a different place. Oh, you can't because you don't want to take the time to move the stuff out, get into a new place and go through all the paperwork? Well, shit takes time. Can't find a place right away but need out and want to find a different route? Go move in a shelter. Go find a couch. Oh, you don't want to move into a dirty shelter? Or you don't want to move onto a couch? Why? Why? Because it takes time. It takes time to rebuild something back. So why be stuck in that comfortable spot? Why be stuck in this one spot that's making you upset? Let's be real. Let's be real. Why? Why be upset about it? Why post something about it where on Twitter or post it on Facebook or wherever? Why post about it and complain about why I wish I had this and someone to hold, or I wish I had this in my life, like this car, or I wish I was playing this sport, or I wish I was working out, or I wish I was doing this. Most of these people aren't doing it because they know it takes time. It takes time. And I've said this throughout my life. It takes time. Why aren't you there yet? Because it takes time. Why isn't this happening yet? Because it takes time. Because I have to live out my life. I have to live out my purpose. I could have died 10 years ago. I could have died 15 years ago. I don't know. You never know. Things take time. I couldn't rush it. Well, I've rushed before, and it got me in bad spots where and then I had to build back up. So point is that being in that stuck spot, I get that it takes time, that it's hard to get out of there and you don't want to because you have a house with somebody, or you have a certain car, you have insurance with people, you have a joint bank account, or whatever the situation is you have, that you don't want to move on from your life, or that you have already, that you're upset and that you keep complaining about. And then when these actual people or things or whatever comes back into your life and trying to show you the good and trying to show you that they're there, it's ignored. And then they'll go back to complaining again. They'll go back to things that they want. It's like, for me personally, I can only chase so much. I can only say so much, and I can't make you do what you want to do. I can only point out where it's going to take you and what it's going to put you in. I'm a person that lives through trial and error. So that meaning that I'm not the only human being out there. So I know for a fact that someone else goes through trial and error. So don't listen to what I say. Don't do what I say what I do. Or is that what it is? Is that how the saying goes? I probably so could have butchered that. But it's don't do what I say. And I forget what the other word is. I so could have butchered that. But it's don't do what I say what I do. I don't fucking know. But point is that don't listen to what I say. Just go. Oh man, I have no idea. Just go do what you think is best. Just trying it out and taking the steps. Again, a lot of us are in, not me, but there's a lot out there that have kids and they have relationships and they got into them when they were really, really young, or they've been in one and then all of a sudden for a couple years and all of a sudden they had a kid or something, and then oh, I thought somebody was coming upstairs. But yeah, so you have all this thing and all of a sudden you're like, oh, now what? And I've mentioned this in my videos before. We were like, oh, now what? And I know that when you have that and you get into a relationship and you have a kid, or you get the house and all that stuff, and all of a sudden you start complaining about what you truly need in your life, and I know that you don't want to, because I know that it takes too long. And again, with the house, I have a house with them. I can't do this. I can't just get up and leave. You're right. You can. You're just not going to. Or you don't want to take the steps because you know that it takes long. But I promise you, once you take the first step, you'll know. You'll know the answer. Yes or no. You'll know your place. Not right away. You won't know your full place. I'm saying you'll get an answer of what you've been thinking. Like, oh, what would it be like if I moved out? Or what would it be like if I did take the bank account away? Or what would it be like if I did sign my person up for that sport? Or what if I did whatever it is, taking the step towards it to get into a happier place and not be in such a comfort zone. Talking about happiness nowadays, talking about what can make your life better than what it has been, because I know, and I'm not the only one that's saying it, there's so much fucking hate out there. People are so shit with their lives is that they have to try to take others down when clearly they're not doing. So then it brings them back to a bad state, and then they're like, haha, I told you be there. I told you would fall off. I told you that you would go back. Nah, man, it's your fucking cause for like putting these people down and saying that they're this and saying that they're that. And there's a lot of people that are too weak for it, so they try to fight back, and then it's a back and forth thing. Me, I just don't give a shit anymore. Some of these people that I comment back to, because there's only one person that's been commenting on my videos for this whole 5 years. 5 years I've been doing this, and there's only two people that have been commenting on it, and they're my family. And if you go back to every single one of these videos, I promise you, every single one has a comment or two. And they're all from these people. They're the exact same people that have been commenting. And they've been hating, and they've been watching my videos, and just to say something to hate. No matter what I say, I can sit here and talk about the positive. I can be smiling. I can be like, look at all the things I got. I'm happy. And then, boom, they'll come out with something hateful. Like, yeah, but this. Yeah, but that. Yeah, but this. You're making yourself look silly. You truly are. And you're not going to change my mind anymore. You're not going to. You're not going to be that bully to let and change my mind and try to change my mind. And don't let anybody, this is everybody out there, don't let anybody try to bully you. And if you go back to every single one of my comments on these videos, every single one of these comments, there's at least 1 or 2 comments on there, and they're all from the same person, and it's my family member. 5 years of this, they've been saying the exact same thing, not listening to a word I say. Even though I mess up, and even though I mix my words, I even mention it that I do, and I apologize for it, but these people will still come back. My point is why I bring that up, because they can deny it all they want. They're not happy with whatever they're doing in their life. They're not happy at all. So when they see somebody doing good, they have to try everything in their power to try to put them down, because their life is shit. And I'm telling you, you can look at me and tell me that you're happy with everything that you're doing, commenting like that, and then trying to address that you're happy what you're doing. Oh, I'm happy with what I'm doing, but you. Oh, I'm happy, but you. Like, you're making yourself look silly when you do this to these people. You're only hurting yourself. You're only hurting yourself by not fixing the issue that you have, and you have to take it out on somebody else. It's pathetic. It's disgusting. It's not funny at all. And again, if it continues, you're just making yourself look silly. Because I've come to a point where in my life that I'm not stopping what I'm doing. There's people that want me to do this. There's people that enjoy me doing this. So why the fuck would I stop for one disgusting person that comments like that? Or listen to them. When I know what I'm doing and I keep doing it, and I know when my mistakes are, and I know when I mess up, I know, I pay attention to myself, and I go back to my videos, and I've mentioned before, they're not edited, they're not raw, I'm not reading off anything. The odd time I look at a quote on my phone because I've wrote it down before I came on here. I don't need to like write things down to like fully script it and be like this. No, I'm trying to give it straight raw. So if I do fuck up, I fuck up. I'm showing what humans are like. I mean, personally, that's for like the silly commenters. I mean, the people, especially it's your own family. Go back to every single just go look. It's disgusting. It's disgusting. And just for them to hate and come back, and they can't admit that something I'm doing right. They can't admit it. They can't admit it. And then all of a sudden, if I'm ever doing huge again, doing big, they're going to come back, and it's not going to work. Sorry. Bye. If you can't stay positive now, and you don't believe in me now, and you don't believe in anything that I'm doing now, then you're going to have no use for my dreams and my goals when it does happen. I feel like I'm living the dream. I feel like I'm living it. I'm clean. I'm off of drugs. I'm doing videos. I'm making music every single day. I have the things that I need. And this is definitely not bragging about it. This is just, I'm happy because I took that step that nobody wants to take. It's hard. I get it. Stand on the edge of that cliff and jump. Jump. And I promise you, this is a quote before, I've mentioned it before. I promise you that the parachute of life is not going to open right away. I'm being real with y'all. It's not going to open right away. You're going to jump and you're going to fucking hurt yourself. You're going to fall and you're going to smash yourself and it's going to hurt. But you have to get back up and you have to do it over again. Oh, but I don't want to because this happened. Somebody hurt me. Somebody lied to me. Somebody mistrusted me. Somebody did this to me. Somebody did that to me. This is what happened. That's what happened. This is what happened. It's going to happen. Period. And taking the hard truth and taking the tough love, what I took for me to take, I'm in this good spot. And if I can keep this going, that would be fucking amazing. But I'm in this spot because of that. So I'm telling you, take the jump. Take your step. Stop complaining about your surroundings and take the step. If you have to move out and you got to stay in a shelter or you have to stay on a couch, suck it up. If you're taking that step to move forward, that's the step that you want to take to move forward. And yes, I understand. Listen, I understand if you fall back. It's not about drugs. It's about trying to move forward with things and whatever. It's not even always about just me, about my recovery. It's about the fact that I know that you're going to have those feelings where I'm just going to go back. It's like a relationship. You keep going back to the same person. It's like the same, you keep the same car, the same house. Like, it's about everything. Everything I'm talking about. Everything. Not even just what I'm talking about. I can't even just sit here and name everything. But I know you're going to fall back. And I know that, don't hate yourself for it and say, well, I fucked up. And I understand. That's going to happen. But my point is that to get to that one level, you have to push past that line. You have to get past that again. Because I promise you, once you get past that line, that certain line that I had to find to get in this spot that I am today, to get past that certain line, once you get past it, it will feel so much better. And even if you fall back, you won't fall back as hard because you'll understand what you went through. Woo! Straight from the heart, people. Straight from my heart. I'm giving you straight raw. I'm just being real with you. I'm being real with you. I love you all. I appreciate y'all. I appreciate the people that stick around, that have stuck around. And if you're listening to this and you haven't followed this much, please subscribe to this channel. There will be more to come. More music coming. Straight from the heart, man. Take it in. Take the step. That's all it takes, a step. Well, I'm not there yet. Yeah, fucking of course you're not there yet. You're not going to be there yet. Mine took years. Well, it's taking you years. It takes time, people. It takes fall offs. It takes coming back. It takes another fall off. It takes coming back until you start to learn what it's doing to make you fall back and what it's doing to keep you in a good spot. And when you find that balance, you're going to get the bad, but you're going to know how to get away from it. I promise you that. Keep that head up. Don't forget to subscribe. Please like these videos. Please share these videos. Subscribe if you want more. Hit the bell if you want notifications. The subscription, hitting the subscribe button isn't going to give you a notification. The bell is. So just know that. So if you can please subscribe and you're signed up with YouTube, it'd be much appreciated. Keep that head up. Keep smiling. Much love to everybody. Peace out.